Kol, Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this word refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. And this is going to be a quick hit. Young Jakes, Jake meaning Jacob, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics versus old Jakes, okay? Same thing. All right. So basically a generational gap taking place amongst our people. All right. And this division is being caused by the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Because once again, this is not our land of rest. Now, before I play this video of this comedian breaking down this division, I'm going to get a verse. I'm going to start it off with Bible verse, with precept. Deuteronomies 28:15. But it shall come to pass. And if you're not familiar with Deuteronomy 28, it breaks down the blessings starting from verse 1 down to 15 is blessings. And at 15, it pivots and goes all the way to 68 as curses amongst our people. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, including you speckled birds who look like other nations, but your father, your seed, your heritage comes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, this is dedicated to us. This whole Bible is, okay? Deuteronomies 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken, listen unto the voice of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thy Allah, thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Overtake what? Overtake our people. Okay, our nation. Cursed shall thou be in the city. Cursed shall thou be in the field. The city in the field. That's all land mass, wherever you go. Cursed shall thou basket and thy store. Cursed, Salakia 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. And you know, that goes into us owning things, having ownership, which if you look around, Jacob really doesn't own anything, not even the corner stores in our neighborhood. That even belongs to what's his name? Ishmael. Majority of our corner stores belong to Ishmael. Okay? Curse shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land and increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep, which, hey, once again, how many of us even have that type of wealth today? That's true wealth, okay? Not fiats in your pocket, horses, cattle, land, okay? Cursed shall thou be when thou cometh in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goeth out, okay? So whatever direction you headed in, you're going to be cursed. These curses of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will follow you. Now I'm skipping down, Hebrew hopscotching down to verse 30, Deuteronomies 28:30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, thou shalt have a wife, and another man shall lay with her. How many of us have dealt with that? Okay? How many of us haven't you heard from the apostles on down say that we're all adulterers and it was just your turn? Okay? I'm right there in that situation. Okay? Thou shalt build a house and thou shalt not dwell therein. Hey, now, hey, once again, I'm in that situation. All right? Bingo. Hey, I qualify. Thou shalt plant a vineyard and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. So once again, no matter what you do to set yourself in an upright position, it will fail. Because why is the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? Now let's get it. Okay?
Listen to the whole thing, boy. He is one smart dude.
I don't know if you know this, but there's a civil war going on between old black dudes and young black dudes. Old niggas hate us. Any older cousin, uncle, nigga named Darnell, they don't want nothing to do with us. I came home for Thanksgiving wearing pink socks. This nigga spit stuffing out. Why all y'all gay? Like, you just met my
Right,
girlfriend.
that's how we is now.
Y'all
Y'all pay attention. We gonna talk about this.
And it pisses me off that old niggas do that. He's like, why y'all act like that? Why y'all weird? Why y'all act like that? Why y'all weird? The government. The same way you acted weird when you were young. The FBI wanted to destroy black men's equity in our communities, so they wanted us to be detached from our families, so they made economic obstacles. The prison system flooded us with drugs, so subsequently it would lead to a generation of black men raised by their grandmas and their moms, just like me, creating a generation of sassy ass niggas.
Yes, sir. Boy, that's a call. Listen to the whole thing, boy. He is one smart dude.
I don't know. He hit some points. Sad but true. All right, so I'm going to back up what he said biblically. This is the book of Micah 2:2. And they covered fields, Salakia. Okay, I'm going to start at 1. Woe to them that devises iniquities and work evil upon their beds. And who would that be? The elites. Okay, and how do they work it upon their beds? Okay, when the morning is light, they practice it. How is it practiced? Because they're in the rulership. They're in the ruler's seat right now. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Okay, and the scriptures go as far to say, so is the ruler, so is the people. All right. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. Okay, once again, Job 9:24 explains that. Okay, and they covered fields, and they take them by violence. All right, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Okay, now needless we go into the government and all the schemes that they've plotted against you, so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, the welfare system, once again leading to fatherless homes, where they had to entice the woman to that for a little piece of crumbs of bread. You have to get away from your man just so we can supply this to you. That'll be our support, keep you down as long as you can't come up because you don't have your foundation, the man in the house, okay? So once again, he brought up the pink socks. I didn't go through the pink moment. I'm 47 years old. That kind of offended me, and I even got offended at the NFL during the breast cancer pink month because it trickled all the way down to Pee Wee football. My sons are playing Pee Wee football, and now I'm seeing all these kids walk around with pink on, and it was disgusting to me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's just like I'm from the era where pink belonged on. It was part of a woman's garment. All right, from my understanding. Okay. Now, as far as him being fatherless, let's get this second. Like he said, they brought forth sassy males, these women and grandmothers raising Pookie and Ray Ray, as Zaquan Elder Apostle Rakah would say. Your Ray Rays and Pookies raised by Big Shirley and Keisha and they mother, not by the father. Okay. So this is 2nd Esdras 5:8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and definitely dealing with spiritual Babylon. And the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places. And yeah, them zoos is gonna come open, and due to them wanting to build, take over masses of land to destroy nature, where else will the beasts be moved to? Okay, they got to be your neighbors because you're taking their homes away from them. Okay, but here's the point. And mistress women shall bring forth monsters, and those monsters are the youth. That's that young Jake. Okay, that's those monsters that have come forth. And yeah, he was right. Back in the 80s, our youth was fucked up too. Okay, but the conditions have obviously worsened now due to the time that we in. Okay, and this was meant to be a quick hit in and out. I pray that this has been edifying. I'm gonna end this in the book of Matthews. Okay, Matthews 10, starting at 15. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in that day of judgment. And we're here in the time of this day of judgment, of spiritual Babylon, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, get that? Then for that city, who is that city? Spiritual Egypt, spiritual Babylon, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, known as the United States of America. Okay? Oh yeah, it's gonna be more tolerable than that brimstone that rained down on Sodom and Gomorrah than the judgment that is coming to United States of America. All right? Most definitely you can believe that. Now we're gonna skip down to finish off this point. Because he was talking. Okay? This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. And hey, that's what they say that dude Jesus has come to do. So God so loved the world, John 3:16 being misquoted, because that world is the cosmos, the body of Yasharallah. Okay, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, that's the world, our world he loved. But he also told you in the same book of John that I don't love the world. I love those who Yahweh Bashmi al-Shah sent to me, roughly paraphrasing, which goes into the election, the 1/3, led by the 144 of Yasharallah. Okay? So, all right. So he said, think not that I come to bring peace on this earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. Okay? And it's already sent. Here it goes. For I come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be of his own household. So once again, that comedian, he wasn't wrong. He just failed to realize the conditions he's in because we are in captivity. And what do we have to do? We got to put off this black culture and turn back to our true identity. Yasharallah, he Prince of Power, through repentance to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? And with that, once again, this was just meant to be a quick hit. Young Jake versus old Jake. I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.